Hello, and happy Showcase Sunday. And this is a really different Showcase Sunday. This is saying a massive thank you to all who joined me on the Showcase Sunday throughout this last year. Wow, what amazing top tips. What fantastic experience, knowledge, and skills each and every one of our Showcase Sunday experts who came on to visit us and share. So I'd like to say a big thank you to each and every one of them. So we have who started Hannah Cleesby. Now, Hannah is an amazing lady who has worked in brain health, and she has been she's a teacher, and she's been part of the Mental Health Awareness England and a mental health first aid, and she did amazing experience. What such a delight Hannah was, because she really opened up and gave us some cracking top tips so that we can keep helping, assessing, and making sure that all our ourselves, but also our teams and our suppliers, our guests, so we can understand along the way. And then we went over to Sarah Young from Braithwaite Adventure. What outdoor experiences and team building and water, does for the heart and soul, and how incredible they do at Braithwaite Adventure. Absolutely brilliant. And she told a story, if you remember, of a gentleman who was in the COVID wards and hadn't had a day off throughout the year, and was actually helping and supporting everybody who was very sick with COVID. And his family hadn't seen the real him for quite a while, and actually spending a few days at Braithwaite Adventure, he was back to his normal self and had the best time ever and reconnected with his family. Then we had Matthew Lincoln, who developed the hospitality app that helped and supported the industry for just $4.99 a month, which did all the GDPR, it did everything that you required. And what an incredible app that was. And he gave some great top tips and help and support that helped you along the way in digital era. Then we had Lisa Brady from Perfect Recruitment, and this was at a time where massive crisis with staffing. It's still ongoing, but she was actually giving us lots of top tips and how to actually get the best out of your team and retain them, but also how to employ the right people and get the sustainability of it. So the great top tips there. And then we had Caroline Pett, an anti-anxiety specialist. She helped so many people. She helped with tapping, she helped with different skills that she has, so that she's helping, people who've suddenly started to drink too much or not sleeping very well, to actually gain control of their lives. So that was a great session as well. And then Joan Lind, oh my goodness, actually saving time, energy, and money. Booking system that you can actually use in conferences, for weddings, for parties, Christmas parties, does everything for you, gives you a cracking spreadsheet. Such an amazing system, and such great value for money, not to be missed. And then we had lots of top tips that came from myself about dealing with abusive and difficult customers, because we did have a time where it had become rife. Just out of lockdown, people had forgotten the social skills and really struggling along the way. And then we had Kath Benson, who was telling us about her P4 technology, about how you insert and implement the P4 technology within your businesses, and you would be COVID, SARS, norovirus free, because it would do it all for you. And then we had Karen Howarth for training, all the legislation training that she's doing, including suicide awareness, which has become more prevalent right now. So please, keep an eye on that, and certainly go back and look over the Showcase Sundays on the website or on YouTube, whichever you prefer. And then we had Catherine Benson talking about getting your corporation tax back, and for you know, for GDPR purposes, and she explains how that's possible. And some businesses have actually got in excess of £20,000 back when they needed that cash injection in their business. So what a cracking Sunday showcase that brought. And then we had the amazing Gwen Backhouse, who is my virtual assistant. She was telling us and talking to us and giving us massive top tips at how to use a virtual assistant in your business and how to help you pivot and actually enjoy the job that you do, but give the ones that you don't really enjoy over to a VA who can actually do it all for you in a fraction of the time. Because they just get on and complete it. What an amazing showcase Sunday that was as well. And to help take pressure off your business. And then we went over to Jeanette McLaughlin from EWGA at a time where the supplies were getting really in crisis mode in the UK. She was helping to actually overcome the pressures and giving you top tips and guidance on how to deal with your suppliers and how to work together. And then we had Laura Poynton, wow, from JMW Solicitors in Manchester, with all the legal legislation on employment law, top tips, which was an absolute lifesaver for so many businesses, certainly not to be missed. And then we had another savings with Angela Rawlinson from Utility Warehouse, bringing an abundance of savings and actually helping and guiding you through the current energy crisis. And she really knows her stuff, so she was helping and guiding you along the way there. And then we went to the financial planning, and that was Fiona Durham from Mark Neild Wealth Management, bringing exactly, you know, different times of your life where you should be actually organising, lots of top tips about pensions where they've been moving or they've not been being moved and you've moved, and how to actually get hold of them. What a cracking amount of information we got from Fiona. And then all about PR, Sally Edgar from Intro PR. Wow, how to expose your business on an international, on a national level, and even on a local level, and how you've got incredible stories and how to expose them and get them out there and actually showcase them to everybody that would like to be marketed to or like to hear from you, and the stories, the connections, and how to get into the media press as well as the media channels, and how to actually get on TV and on the radio. So cracking Sunday showcase from Sally. And then we had the outstanding Chris Wilcox. He was a great experience about websites, and he's from Lightbulb Web Design, how to optimize your presence on your websites, but on Google, on so many platforms, and how to reach your ideal client. He was such knowledge, such experience, not to be missed. And then last but not least of the year, we have the lovely, beautiful Lisa Jackson, who is coming to talk about Acorn marketing and how to make the best of your marketing when lots of businesses were starting to cut the budgets in marketing, and she was saying definitely not. Make sure that you use your marketing to the best of your ability. It's the one area that you should never ever drop, because it's the one area that will get you out there and moving in the right direction in the future. And she gave amazing top tips. So what an outstanding showcase Sunday, and I am very grateful for each and every one of you. And may I ask you all to have an amazing 2022, and I'm looking forward to seeing you and seeing all of your ideas that you may want to share with AJ Lakes for 2022 on Showcase Sunday. All the very best. Take care. Bye-bye.